All right, looks like we are live. Welcome to Alaskan Ballistics Late Night Gun Chat. I think it's just me tonight. Somebody else might pop in. We'll see. I've sent the link out to a couple of people. We just got home. It's dinner time. And, it's late night where you are on the East Coast. It's, 6:35 here. So got 3 people watching. That's great. Hit the thumbs up, smash the likes. We are on Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, all that jazz. So just so you know, if we got to keep making content, so need a few more super chats and Patreon, but I will do that. Now, the way late night gun chat works is you ask questions and we answer them. So there we go. I got Adam Hymas always here, great friend of the channel. Got Gabe, do not comply. I never. All right, Gabe, did you see my post on Instagram today? You need to go see my post on Instagram. I think you'll like it. So got 67 Rebel SST AMC. There we go. Double B, what's up? South Florida here. Yep, I don't know. I have any way of knowing unless you let me know that you're here. So anyway, got to the range. Yo, Gun Nation. That's the wrong chat, dude. I'm not Big Johnson. Ain't that cool? That guy's awesome. Yo, Gun Nation. All right. He's an awesome guy, though. Pete, how's it going? You get the brass? Not yet. No, I haven't yet. We haven't checked the mail today, but thank you. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Pete? Who? Yeah, Big Johnson Guns and Gear. He does that. Hello, Gun Nation. Every video. It's cool. It's like his trademark. He's actually good at it, too. It doesn't sound cheesy like I do. What's up, Lakeview Outdoors? Hello, Patriots. That's everybody in here. So, I did actually buy some brass. I was able to buy some brass. This paycheck just came. So, hopefully I'll be able to. I got enough primers for 1,000. Courtney got me some brass for Valentine's Day, 250 pieces of once fired stuff and just random brass. And then I bought another 1,000. And then I spent the money and bought 100 pieces. That's all they'll allow you to buy per address of customer. So Courtney can't log in and buy them either at Midway. 100 pieces of Lapua brass for $223, no, $556. And I bought 100 Barnes 62 grain tip TSX. You guys know I love the tip TSX. So man, Hank Strange, good. I appreciate that, man. Hank's a great guy. Greetings from Southern Oregon. All right. How close are you to Rob from Cherry City Guns and Outdoors? You need to go check his channel out. So he's got family stuff tonight. Couldn't make it. Family is more important. So speaking of which, you might hear my son. He's been a little fussy. He might be in the background. So I got nothing for V-Day. Well, you got to actually love somebody to get something for V-Day. That's the way it works. I love you, but I'm that way, just so you know. So package says it was delivered on the 13th. Well, we probably haven't been down to the mailbox. The mailbox is at the beginning of our neighborhood. It wouldn't surprise me if we hadn't been down to the mailbox since then. So I will double check after the chat and let you know on IG or something. I had to give things. You had to give things, but you didn't get anything. Oh, man. Now that sucks. That absolutely sucks. It's more blessed to give than receive, but doesn't mean receive it isn't blessed. It's just more blessed to give, right? So that's that. Anyway, so I've been doing a little bit of hand loading. Videos are coming up. This is the only thing I have with me. This is the 6.5 by 284 Norma. And it's loaded with the Barnes 127 grain LRX. Of all the random things, I found a box of that on the shelf at Sportsman's last night. One box of 127 grain Barnes LRX. I bought it up. It was reasonably priced. Less than $40. Yep. So near Grant Pass. I haven't heard of your buddy. Okay. I don't know where Grant Pass is. I've only been to Oregon in the airport, if that counts. Connecting flights from Alaska to Portland to Texas to Georgia, what we call the milk run. They put you on like 18 connecting flights, which I like that better than one direct flight, to be honest with you. Like one direct flight from here to Atlanta is like 9 hours, 8 hours, depending. So that round looked massive, Chuck. Yeah, well, I'm holding it close. It's smaller than a 270. It's bigger than a 6.5 Creedmoor, though. So it's supposed to, according to the load manual, be going about 120 feet per second faster than the Creedmoor. So that's just according to the loading manual. So it's based on the old 284 Winchester case and 6.5 neck down. It was a Wildcat round in the 70s, and then they Norma finally standardized it in 1999. So yeah, it's a fun little round. It doesn't kick, but no recoil, and the Savage has a pretty good trigger in it for a factory trigger, you know. So I don't think I'm going to put a lot of money in it. I think it's going to be a channel gun for a while, and I might hunt with it black bear during the spring, just because it's fairly lightweight and I can actually hunt with it, you know, without straining myself. And if I need to take a brown bear, well, it's like any other rifle, it's a headshot, right? So if you have to for defense, you know. So there is that. So all right, the round did look massive, though. I could see that, but that is one of my favorite rounds to shoot so far. But I haven't got the gun to be that accurate. I didn't actually break in the barrel properly either. I traded the 2.5-inch Ruger Red Hawk for it, and that's that. No, I have not tried the dry fire mag. Should I? I do want to get some type of laser practice system like that you see in the Manus X. I want for me and Courtney to be able to both use it without her having to go to the range and take care of the baby and all that jazz at the same time. So it's definitely going to be interesting. So I do want to get that. So if you got a brand that you recommend for those, let me know. I don't want to spend more than like $75-80, which is way cheaper than 9mm right now. Oddly enough, I could actually go find this at a local store faster than I can find 9mm, 10mm, whatever, you know. I can find this faster than I can find 270. So pretty interesting. I like it. Maybe I should I do have the 129 grain 270, so maybe I should compare this to 270. So anyway, would y'all like to see that video? 6.5 by 284 Norma compared to 270. So we already did the Creedmoor, but you know, we'll see. Got 14 people watching. All right, no questions yet. It is you know, question and answer section. We usually talk about what bear guns are good and what hand loads are good. So you guys let me know. We'll see. I've got the chat doesn't update as fast on StreamYard, so as it does on live YouTube. So maybe I should check over there. So you know, there we are live. But I haven't tried the dry fire mag. So anyway, on Hank Strange last night, I've been contemplating that. Still there where I want to do talk about, you know, succession as a means to combat gun control. I mean, a lot of people aren't willing to go that far, but I am. I think we should have gone that far a long time ago, personally. All right, I got some questions coming in. Been using the dry fire mag to dry fire my Glock 23. It's $95 for the spring kit to customize the trigger weight. Oddly, I use the 7-pound spring. Feels good and resets the trigger. Code carry trainer. Okay, cool. Have you heard any rumors of 6.5 Creedmoor replacing the 338 Lapua? Oh yeah, sure. No, I might be a 6.5 fanboy, but I know its limitations. So, scored a Ruger Wrangler 22 LR with a brick of 500 going for $70. Dang. Wow. I would actually like to have a bronze Ruger Wrangler to match my bronze GP100. that Ruger did up for me. So yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. I'd like to have that. Of course, their color bronze, you don't want to lose it in the cow pasture, but is what it is. So anyway, that is a score though. $70. Yeah. All right. Looks like Joe from Thin Line of Defense is here.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Doing all right. We're just talking about deals that we found apparently. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Any on ammo? Because I definitely need some.
Oh, this guy got Double B here got a Ruger Wrangler 22 LR with a brick of 500 for $70.
Dang.
I was like, dang, I need to watch the trade pages more often then.
Yep. Same. I just got into reloading, so I've been trying my hardest to get powder, and it's been a losing battle.
So I went to the gun store Saturday, Friday. No, it was Saturday. And I asked if they had any powder, and he said, I just had some Reloader 22 come in. And so I'm like, cool, I'll take them. They allow you to have 1 pound of powder. It was $44.95, which was insanely expensive. It should be like $29.99, but whatever. I was like, cool, I'll take a pound. And apparently I went back on Monday after shooting the loads I made Monday morning, because that's supposed to be a good powder for my 6.5 by 284 Norma. In fact, that's what this is loaded with right here. 6.5 by 284 Norma, and my 7 mag. So I took the 7 mag out with my 145 grain LRXs. It shot really well. It had 2 1-inch groups, and I was, sub 15 degrees, and I was pretty shaky that day. So, yeah, that was pretty good, So I was like, yeah, I'll go buy some more of that powder. It did better than my 4831, and I went back. And apparently they got that powder from a guy selling some extra stuff that he was getting rid of. And that was the only pound they got. So.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So now that it shoots well in my 7 mag, I haven't tried it in the 6.5 by 284 Norma yet, but when I do, I'll, I have no doubt it'll shoot at least sub 1.5 MOA. So it's like, well, which one do I load it for? I do more hunting with my 7 mag, so I guess that's not really a question. Which one do I load it for? But that's that. Yeah. So drop it like it's Scott likes your mask. What's up, man?
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Bush bumper.
Yeah.
Here.
So if you know our group at all, Jason, the reloader out of the 4 of us, so Thin Line Defense sent 4 people. And Jason, the reloader, but he kind of got me into it with the 224 Valkyrie. I was having problems with accuracy and ended up scrapping that and going to 6mm arc. So I started reloading for that. I just got into it, 2 years too late, because now I don't have the buildup of everything. Like some people have enough reloading stuff to get them through for a while. I have 0. So now It's just I can't shoot any more ammo until I find powder. So it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah. All I can do is tell you to keep checking several times a week in several different places to see if they got it.
Luckily,
trading for some powder on MeWe or something.
Yeah. So. Luckily, with the 4 of us, we're in 3 different states. So we've all been going to different gun stores in our local areas. Washington, I'm in Colorado, and then Walsh and Cody are in Nebraska. So we all go to our local places. Jason found me a pound of CFE 223.
Oh, nice.
I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I paid a little bit, maybe about $7 more than what we should be paying, but not too bad. And then I had to pay for shipping, which is another $15, right? But I mean, at least now I have some more ammo to do some more load development with.
There you go. That's the hard thing right now, is you can't buy it in the quantities to do a load development and then get the powder. So you kind of just have to guess on your load and hope it's good enough the first time.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Exactly it.
Which I've been a little bit I've been doing a little bit of that. and getting it right, and then sometimes not getting it right. Tomorrow's video, you'll see I got it right somehow that bullet and that gun love each other. But I'm not sure I really want to hunt with the 120 grain out of a 7 mag. It is the tipped TSX from Barnes, so it did have great penetration. But part of that was because its pedals broke off in a half frozen pork shoulder that was out there, and so when its pedals break off, that little part there will keep on zooming, right?
Yep.
So that's that. Bushbunker, thank you so much. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. So $4.99. Appreciate the super chat, man. All right. Found a place here in Central Florida that has everything, ammo and guns, a little overpriced, but it's fully available. Hey, I'm going to tell, this is not a secret, but if you make 10% in the gun industry on any product, you're doing great. They don't make 10%. So if they're able to make a little bit more right now as a local gun shop, I'm not the $44.95 for the pound of powder. I didn't even think about it at the time. Is it a horrible price? Yes, it's a horrible price. Is it can the gun shop make a little bit of money that way? Possibly. That's the main thing. Powder Valley upload inventory 2 to 3 times a week around 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Okay. Is that near you, Powder Valley? So.
Yeah, and the way that I also see the markups right now is they're having to put in extra work in order to get this stuff in, right? So they're having to put in the extra work to find it, extra work to get it, and then just it's all extra for them. So just like anything else during COVID or during any of this, if I have to pay the extra $5-10 to support my local gun shop and they can keep getting it in, then I'll gladly do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, William S., I'm glad you stocked up early. I stocked up in the summer before I even had reloading equipment. And boy, I'm glad I did. So there you go. So place to go in Central Florida, apparently. Yep. What's up, Old Spice 1? No problem. Thank you for the info. Yeah, no problem, man. All right. How many pounds of powder does it take to develop a load? Say Winchester PowerPoint and 223 Remington. Well, first of all, it takes probably 2 or 3 different kinds of powder, maybe 4 or 5, to do it right. And then you want to step up. I always like to do something I know is barely going to function an AR-15. So if you're shooting an AR-15, I would say with that load, I would say step up your powder. If 25 grains is the maximum amount of powder, put in 23.7, 24.0, 24.2, 24.5, and then see which one of those are the most accurate. And then if you get really good accuracy out of those, stay that way. If you get no accuracy out of any of those, don't waste your powder on that round. Go to another powder. That's the way I see it. So that's that. Holy crap.
I've had really good luck with the ladder load system with just doing 1 round and, getting my feet per second and stuff. And I actually proved it in my last 6mm arc video. I found that plateau. I had 2 plateaus in there, but one was going a little slower than I wanted it to. So I loaded up 5 rounds of, at 0.1 grain intervals, and the middle load right at my flat point, I'm not a good shot, and I shot a 0.48 MOA at 100 yards with 5 rounds. And it's like, holy crap, the ladder load actually worked. So I kind of proved it to myself. I'm not saying that I can prove it to anybody else, and that saved me a lot of powder doing that.
Oh yeah.
Just doing the ladder load and then shooting in the middle of the ladder load and 0.48 MOA. Can't argue.
Yeah. I got 14 right here. If this doesn't work, I'll try a different load, So, yep. Sorry for all the noise in the background. 120 grain out of a 7mm, you'd be cutting out block clut damaged meat. That'll be smoking fast. Yeah, wait till you see it tomorrow. Yep. That's one thing I liked about killing my caribou this year with the 6.5 Creedmoor. There was not a lot of meat damage comparatively. Darth Yogi, what's up? I see brownies for my fat is in the house. Yep, if you do walk up in 0.3 grain steps, less than 100 rounds. So, per powder. There you go. Between getting a 300 Win Mag or a 338 Lapua Mag, I want a 300 Win Mag for the 30 caliber for reloading, considering the 338 for all the energy. I'll do long range shooting and some long range hunting. So, thoughts? I'm going to let you go ahead and say your thoughts on that while I mute my mic.
Yeah. So my thoughts on that are how far are you hunting? The 338, man, that is an expensive gun to shoot, and it does really well at really long distances. But I mean, I would never take a shot far enough where the 300 isn't going to kill something over the 338. I mean, that's my personal thoughts. It's a little overkill, but it all depends on how far you want to shoot and what you want to hit at the distances.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'm the same way. 500, 600 yards, some maximum most people should kill an animal. Most people should kill an animal that maximum. That's just the way it is. So, yep. So I would say get the 300 Win Mag, because even right now, $4 a shot is better than $9 a shot. You know. I was at the Walmart yesterday and saw guns and ammo magazine. It said on the cover, "Shoot your ammo, they will make more." And it gave me some deep conspiracy thoughts. Just thought I'd say, yeah, I could see that being a problem. All right. Are there any somewhat common 30 caliber rounds with comparable foot-pounds energy to 338? I would say 338 rum, or excuse me, 300 rum wouldn't be. It wouldn't be as far as foot-pounds of energy. If that's all you're concerned about is foot-pounds of energy, get to 338. So, quality barrel and extruded powder are the biggest helps in load development. That's probably true. I'm picking up a Browning BBR in 300 YAG tomorrow. I'm pretty sure you meant Win Mag. BBR, what is the BBR? Is that the, I know they have the Browning BLR. BAR. So that's that. How long will a pound go for? Question is, how far will a pound go when reloading for 223? So I got a calculator right here, man. There are 7,000 grains in a pound. Okay. So I was loading 25 grains. So 7,000 divided by 25 is 280 minus spillage, which I always seem to spill a little bit, but yeah, 280 rounds per pound. So,
yep. So if you can knock out your load development in 80 rounds, then you can load up 200 rounds with the same. About that. I spill it all the time too. Or the primers didn't see, I waste some.
80 rounds is a lot for a load development.
Yeah, that's way more than you should need.
Yep. So, what's up, Ghost Tactical? Reminding us to hit the thumbs up. All right, Brownie's putting your chapter in there. About 300 rounds. Yeah, it depends. Yes, CFE 223 is. I've heard nothing but good things from it. So I've used BLC2 and H335 and 3031, and I've used let's see, what am I using now? Benchmark. So far, BLC2 has gotten me the best accuracy and such. So there is that. I
will say the thing that I noticed about the CFE 223, it's a dirty powder. It's a really dirty powder. I mean, I'm only using it for 6mm arc development and shooting, but it's really dirty. So I took off the muzzle brake off of my firearm, and all around the inside the muzzle brake and right there on the rim of the barrel, it's like caked, like almost like JB Weld or a cement on there. So CFP 223, in my experience, have been really dirty, but it's been fast. It's been good.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. The Browning bolt rifle made from 1978 and 1984. I do remember that now. That's that. All right. Yeah, I've actually seen one of those before. In lower pressures, it has a lot of carbon valving. I'm sure you meant. Yeah. Yeah. So that would definitely be a reason not to use it. But I've heard nothing but good things about it. I mean, if you're getting, you know, 0.4 MOA, 0.45 MOA, who cares? You know, clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're shooting your AR like a bench rest gun nowadays anyway. So everybody's saying maybe run it at a little higher pressure. If it's a slower burning powder, then you definitely want to shoot it in longer barrels. That's for sure. Anyway. All right. Yeah, he likes it for 62 grain. Cool. I wish I could find some of it to try personally. But I had 10 pounds of benchmark, and I'm had an 8-pound jug and 2 1-pound jugs, and now I'm about 2 pounds into that 8-pound jug. So I'm hoping to get I'm hoping to use it for the rest of my 223, and then possibly some 7mm 08, although it doesn't get very good velocity in a max charge. So, but I have an 18-inch bolt youth gun 7mm 08, so it doesn't really have to get max velocity. It's the round will travel to 300 yards, and that's what I was going to shoot that 120 in. When I load them in my 7 mag, I was going to load them in 7mm 08 instead. But I decided for fun to load a few 120s, and I think if you watch the video tomorrow, y'all will be pleasantly surprised. So there is that. All right. So a lot of reloading questions lately now that I've gotten into reloading. But any other questions from people? Like, that was a good question, Mr. FNH. Started a good chat. My favorite powder so far has been BLC2 and the Benchmark. Those two are, for 223, those two have been tip-top for me. Depends on what kind of shape it's in. I mean, what do you think of Remington 7A? Yeah. Whatever kind of shape it's in, man. If it's pristine, you know, never been touched, you know, never been fired, they're not mint condition unless they've never been fired. So, yeah, I would say that, you know, between $300 and $400, if it's been used, highly used, would be reasonable. You might be able to get more these days, but I don't know. I bought 4,000 Winchester grain PowerPoint projectiles for a good price last year. Now, one thing about the 64 grain PowerPoints is they will definitely mar going up the feed ramps of an AR-15. Most soft points will actually deform going up the feed ramps of an AR-15. So that's something you need to make sure you understand. You may not get the accuracy you want because of that. I had a really accurate gun with Hornady tap and other ballistic tips. It would get half an inch. It was a JT Distributing H-bar, 20-inch H-bar. And anything soft point, especially those, 1.5 inches, 2 inches all the time. From half an inch to, you know, quadruple the group size. So that's one thing about AR-15s. They do not like soft points. You can shoot them, they'll run, but they'll when the bullet hits the front of those M4 feed ramps, it'll start to, you know, mess up the bullet. So that's that. It's really nice. No use. Yeah, between 300 and 400 alert. So I am not sure what this guy is doing. So take care of him. I have not reloaded 357 mag or 44 mag yet, ever in my life. So Cherry City Guns and Outdoors is the one to ask. I really don't plan on reloading for those a lot, so. What do you recommend for self-defense against people between Underwood Gold Dot 165 grain and Glock 29? Yeah, 165 grain, not 180 grain. The 165 grain in Underwood's loadings out of my gun still got nearly 700 foot-pounds of energy and penetrated well. So that's that. So it's like Unique is a good powder according to AAB. Let's see. Have a pre-Armalite Eagle Arms from the 80 complete AR with a 1-4 twist. And it keyholes at 10 yards. 1 in 14 twist. Oh yeah. But yeah, you got a 1 in 14 twist. You need to rebarrel that, man. You need to rebarrel that. You need to buy a barrel that's whatever the length you want at 1 in 8 twist. You know, so that you can run everything. 1 in 8 will run just about everything. 1 in 7's even better.
I've never seen somebody running a 1 in 14.
Yeah, that's old school. That's like, yeah. Is it a varmint gun? Is it like a 24-inch barrel, heavy barrel, big old stainless barrel, that big around, varmint gun? Because that makes sense because you're probably running 35 grain or 45 grain hollow point bullets. I mean, even the old AR-15s had 1 in 15 or 1 in 12s. I had a mini 14. Some of the old mini 14s were 1 in 14. But yeah, got to shoot 40 grain ammo. 296 is good. 590. Okay, got to shoot 40 grain. What's up, HD 28CW? Nice to see you. I would go 1 in 8, Bushbucker. I would go 1 in 8. 1 in 7's better. 1 in 9 is fine up to 62 grains, 64 grains. 1 in 9 is iffy on 70 and 77 grains. So that's that. I've heard nothing but good things about CFE pistol, but it's not good for 10 millimeter, I don't think. But other than that, it's fine. Yeah, I've heard a lot about IMR 4227 lately. A lot of people have used it, but I've never used it, never really heard of it. It's great for a lot of straight wall cartridges. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was used in rare and early Vietnam. That's why the 55 grain bullet did so much damage in those bullets, because it was unstable. As soon as it hit, it would tumble. So yeah, it was a 20-inch barrel, bull barrel, I assume is what he meant. So that'll be that. So yeah, sounds like if it was a 20-inch bull barrel, then it could have been meant to be a varmint gun, shooting the 40 grain ammo or 35 grain ammo, stuff like that. So, but anyway, CFE pistol is the same as CFE 223, a little on the slow slime, but a good powder. There you go. Thanks for the guns and ammo talk. I reload 223 with H35. If I could find benchmark, I would like to try that. Yeah, I had good accuracy out of the benchmark. I was using random casings, and I still got like a half-inch group. But then one dropped on my 5th shot. But that could have been from a different casing and different pressures, or it could have just been me that day. So IMI is hot ammo. There you go. No damn days pencil. Yeah. Okay. So, have you ever reloaded anything besides your 6 ARC or?
No, actually, I just started. So, and I threw. I'm working with a buddy reloading. We did some 9 millimeter, but I've yet to even shoot those. And I want just to get something, fast moving out of a gun, just to go out to the range and plink with. But no, the 6 millimeter, where I started, and it's as far as I've gone so far.
Cool. All right. Yes, 1 in 14 was 20-inch pencil barrel made for 55 grain full metal jacket. Yep. And they increased it to a 1 in 12 and then a 1 in 9, and that 55 grain bullet stabilized so well that it didn't do the damage. It didn't tumble anymore. That's why guys were saying they had to shoot guys 5 times. What's up, James Pugh? Accurate number 2 is an underrated 940 powder, bulky, meters well, chronos well, and is clean. Cool. I know accurate number 5 I've used in 45 before, and it had a lot of flash. It had a lot of flash, especially loaded at max or near max. So there is that. So I've loaded 223 with H35 before, and I didn't have good results in my gun, but that doesn't mean you won't have good results in yours. So everything's still a trial and error there. So what do you plan on hunting with the 6mm arc?
Honestly, I wanted to see if I could build. I started the whole process. I wanted to see if I could build an accurate 1,000-yard gun out of an AR-15 platform, not for hunting, kind of for end of days, I guess you could say. Just to see if I could reach out and kill paper at 1,000 and see if I could do it consistently. So I started with the Valkyrie. I didn't have good luck. I know there are people out there that have good luck with the 224 Valkyrie. I didn't have good luck. I was just getting into it. It could have 100% been me, but I got frustrated with it. And when 6mm arc came out, kind of supporting the same notion that it was a round capable of supersonic past 1,000, I was like, well, let me try that. I have a 308 AR-10. I have a couple bigger caliber. I have an old 30-06 that I got given. I got a 30-30 lever action, just stuff like that. But I wanted to see if I could reach out to 1,000 with an AR-15, and that's where I'm at. It's been cold here in Colorado. I'm sure everybody dealing with that right now. It's cold everywhere right now, and then the lack of reloading supplies have kind of hit a lull. But here in the next couple weeks, I hope maybe in a month from now, I'll get some more rounds loaded up and get it out to the range and see if I can actually do what I set out to do over 2 years ago, and that's hit 1,000 with an AR-15 consistently. I don't even know if I'm capable of shooting that, but I'm hopeful, and I wanted to try it. So here we are with the 6mm arc.
All right, 407 for Rent wants to know what's up with the mask.
It's just my personal choice. I don't like putting my face on the old interwebs. So I wear a mask so then I can still be personable and still show my face instead of just seeing, if I turn this off, that's all you get to see. So I wear a mask. That's just personal choice, man.
That's fine with me. So I should probably wear one too, just because I'm ugly. But yeah, I actually didn't do too well in benchmark, or didn't do too badly out of my 10.5 inch. It actually chronoed fairly well, I thought, in last week's video. I had my 223 hand loads in last week's video with benchmark. So benchmark might be better for under 16-inch barrel, and it's 85 on the burn rate, much faster than CFE 223. It's 111. Yeah, but I think, if I'm not correcting, H335 and 3031 and a few others are even a faster burn rate than that. So there we go. I think they're saying smart man about the mask thing. You just look like a cop. Okay.
Okay.
If you look at your phone, people will either have your face or don't care enough to try. Probably that. Mother Russia, the bullet martyrs you up. He's saying get an AK so you don't mar your bullet up in the feed ramp. Move like Punisher. Okay. So
this is a legit Casey Jones mask, man, from Ninja Turtles.
There you go.
It's movie quality and everything.
Nice. So if you could get one more firearm before Biden bans them all or whatever, what would you get?
Right now I want to get the Ruger precision rifle. That's what I want in 6.5 Creedmoor. I don't have a good bolt gun. I want a good bolt gun. And I don't know why I like the Ruger precision rifle so much. I like all the features that it comes with. It was decently priced before COVID. You could pick them up for under 1,000 if you got them on sale. That's the gun that I want in my collection before everything goes down the tubes.
Yeah, you got to have a good precision rifle. Let me make a suggestion. Don't overlook the Bergara.
Yeah.
Half-inch groups, a lot lighter than the precision rifle. The precision rifles are precision because they're heavy, not because they're necessarily made out of a better quality barrel, but because they're heavy as crap. They're not going to move. You wouldn't be able to do anything but shoot from a four-wheeler with a like. You would literally have to have a four-wheeler. If you had to bug out with a Ruger precision rifle, you'd have to have a four-wheeler and a trailer to carry it through the woods.
Oh yeah.
So,
and
like,
it's not light. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you how many guns that I have. 20 to 30. It's just the last little niche in my collection. I don't have a good bolt gun. I have, I don't know, I think 10, around 10 AR platforms. And I just want a bolt gun for some reason.
Yeah. There you go. They send the maskers so the alpha people don't find you. He's really Jason Bourne. Yeah, but look at that. Bergara 6.5. It's heavy. Don't get me wrong. But it's not 25 pounds heavy like a good Ruger Precision is. So, and I'm exaggerating, of course, but I actually carried my Bergara out caribou hunting this winter. And I planned on carrying it 2.5 miles, but less than half a mile in, I got a caribou. So,
oh, nice. Can't argue with that.
No, 300-yard shot right behind the shoulder. Did go well. Same bullet I loaded in these, although those were factory rounds. But there's a 127 grain Barnes LRX, best 6.5 caliber hunting bullet right there. So, and like if you get a 6.5 and you want a hunting round, like I'm good with in the reticle. I'm still just using the reticle, no dials or nothing. I'm good out to 800, sighted in at 300. So that's not bad. That's 500 yards plus, anything interior is easy, anything inside 300 yards. So looks like a lot of people would do that. Went out and shot my 308 Norma Magnum yesterday. I love that sound. Yeah, that's a big one. Casey Jones would be cool. Strybog. Baby Hulk wants to Strybog before we do everything goes in. I'd like a VC58. Yeah, you and me both. And I'd like a Galil too, but CVA uses Bergara, and I have great accuracy with their guns. Yeah, I was actually looking at the CVA the other day, and that thing actually impressed me. Threaded barrel, Cerakote barrel, 2 swivel studs in the front, one for a bipod, one for a sling. Smooth bolt. Trigger was but not terrible. I felt worse triggers. I was actually impressed with those CBAs, and I think Hootie Hoo has a lot of good CBA stuff. What's the difference in weight versus weight? Not sure what he means there. But I'm not much of a face person either. Well, that makes 2 of us, man. That makes 2 of us. All right. Well, I'm going to end this one a little early, spend some time with the family before I go to bed. It means RPR versus Bergara. I don't know. Let's answer that question before I end the chat. My phone died here. Let me see here.
Oh, well, you're looking up the weight. I mean, every pound makes a huge difference when you're up, especially. So I'm in Colorado and I'm up in the mountains. When you're hiking in summer weather on flat plains, it doesn't make a huge difference. But when you're trying to climb up mountains, every pound makes a huge difference. And then you get into snow on top of that, and you're just done for. So I get not wanting to lug around a heavy gun, but.
So this is no scope, no ammo, no bipod, 10.7 pounds. So 9.15 pounds. So a pound and a half lighter. And the stock is actually a really good stock. And you got, quick detach slings there and everything. I have this rifle and I absolutely love it. Like, you can't go wrong with it. So I absolutely love it. They actually have a new HMR Wilderness. A little different camo pattern on it. And they've got it down to 9.7 pounds. So, no, it's weird. It feels different when you pick it up in the store. It actually feels lighter than the regular one because it's balanced different, I think. But so this is designed to be a hunting match rifle, and I absolutely love mine, man. 1/2-inch groups all day. Man, you can't beat it. So, can't beat that. So, anyway, yeah. Yep, Troop couldn't make it tonight. T-22 LR Winchesters and 17 HMR on the shelf today at Royal King. Can't find salt anywhere since the storm blew in. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That HMR Bagara has a great trigger out of the box. You do have to adjust it. So, all right. He says, good night, Casey Jones. Chook works tonight on nights right now. So, been looking at the Tika CTR and 308. Tika also makes a precision rifle. It's actually a really good rifle, too. So, we'll see. Chook needs to work on his intro. There, I said it. Screenshotting that one, man. Gonna send that to him. There we go. Yeah, his Overlander, like the guy he has singing in his intros, can't carry a tune in a bucket. So, I agree with Adam, but I too make one too, so I suck also. Yeah, there we go. All right. I say Flash Extreme on his Outlander videos. There you go. I keep offering to write him like an orchestral score, but he's not into that. So they want to know where Walsh is, man. I'm like,
yeah, he was busy dealing with the wife and the kiddos, so he asked me to step in.
Yeah, it's all good. Yep, I got to go deal with that myself. So, all right. Well, my wife has cooked lamb steaks. So, God bless. Take care. We will see you guys at the range. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.